okay, I just want to know, am I wrong for not wanting to have certain things or certain energies around me? Like, I don't feel like I'm acting different. I don't feel like I'm being fake. I really don't feel like I'm doing any of that. Because it's like, I'm in a place where I'm trying to better myself. And certain people are still doing the same things we used to do. I cannot be the better version of myself if I'm still doing the stuff I used to do. And I don't find any enjoyment in it. You know? I'm not getting any benefits from that. I'm not reaping anything from it because I'm in a still position. Like, I don't know if y'all gonna get what I'm saying when it comes to that. I've always been alone. I don't ask for friends, never made people be my friend, made people talk to me. I've always been a loner, and I'm cool with it. Like, if I click with somebody, we click, cool. But if we don't, I'm fine with that also, because I know who I am by myself. I enjoy my own solitude. So with that being said, I'm okay with or without you. And if you're not with me and you're not trying to help me better myself or put us both in a better position, then there's no point of us being with each other. I'm okay being by myself. I can do bad by myself. Like, when somebody said that, they really said something. Because I feel like there's no way, especially when it comes to a male, there's no way I should be dealing with a male and I'm struggling. I don't see how that happens. I see how it happens, but I'm not going to put myself in that position to make that happen. Like, if we dealing with each other, there's no reason why neither one of us struggling. And if it's like that, we shouldn't be dealing with each other because we need to focus on ourselves. It's very selfish to deal with someone when you aren't the person that either one of y'all need to be. And people don't realize that until they get in situations and they can't offer somebody something or they can't be there for somebody. I feel like black people are the only people that feel like you gotta struggle and you gotta get hurt to be happy or to reap benefits. I shouldn't have to feel pain to know how your pleasure feels. Like, that makes no sense to me. If you love me, show me you love me. Don't make me question you. Don't hurt me in the process of showing me that you love me. Like, I feel like that is so backwards. Because if you're pushing me away, I'm not gonna try to stay. If you're pushing me away, I'm gonna go ahead and go out that door that you opening for me. I don't know why it's so hard for people to understand stuff like this. And I'm not gonna fully blame it on my generation. Like, I'm 21. I'm not gonna fully blame it on us, because I talk to old heads. Just because he older than you don't mean nothing, because some of them come with more problems than the young boys. And the old men already got stuff going on. They got ex-wives. They got kids. I just feel like, you know, when you dating somebody older, yeah, he can teach you stuff as far as life because he's had more experience. But it's like, is this man really somebody, or is he just 10 years older than me? Or 20 years older than me? Like, is he really doing what he should be doing? Because the mindset that I'm in right now, I'm looking at real estate. I'm looking at properties. I want to start a business. I want to leave my kids something. I want to leave a legacy for them. Like, I don't want my kids to have to struggle. I don't want them to know what that is. I don't want them to be spoiled. Like, I want them to be appreciative, and I want them to understand the value of $1. But I don't want them to go without or to struggle. And instead of giving my kids the stuff I didn't have, I'm going to teach them the stuff I didn't know. They going to have the stuff because they going to be with me and they are part of me. I'm going to change my lifestyle to better myself. But it's not going to be a whole materialistic type thing for me. Like, the way I want my kids to be, I want them to be way better than me. Because I've been through a lot of things that I shouldn't have went through, and I shouldn't have put myself in. Because I didn't have a bad upbringing. I knew both my parents. My mom worked her behind off. And all around me, like, I always had strong women role models. I've always had women in my life, like, to show me what a lady was, or to show me, you know, what a lady wasn't. And that's a better way to say it. So it's not like I didn't know these things. A lot of people don't have different type of people to look up to, so they only see one thing and they only see one way out. The fact that I seen all of it, I had a variety of things that I could have been, or a variety of impacts that could have been made on my life and that were made on my life. So I'm just saying, I want my kids to be better than me, because I involve myself with stuff I'm not going to say I'm better than anybody. I'm better than the situations I involve myself in. And people always had their own opinions about me, and they're going to forever have their opinions about me. But people have to realize that your opinion of me is a reflection of yourself. So however you feel about me, I mean, it's a little true to you too. So I just feel like when you're calling me this, or like, I get called bougie all the time. And I know why I get called bougie now. I knew then also, but I always would try to be like, nah, I ain't bougie. I mean, because I never felt like I was bougie. I just always had that type of personality and type of demeanor to just, I don't deal with everybody. And I'd rather be quiet before I talk. So when it comes to that, if I'm in a group of people, I'm not going to say nothing, especially if I don't know you. I'm going to see how all y'all interact with each other, and I'm going to see how y'all do y'all thing. I'm going to see who you are. Because people fail to realize most conversation is nonverbal. Like, body language is something true. It's hard to hide your body language. It's hard. Your mouth can say something, your face can say something, but your body language gonna tell. So I'm more of an observer when it comes to stuff like that. Like, if I don't know you, I ain't talking around you. And I also got a problem with being too trusting. Like, I feel like if I do know you, I can talk around, but that ain't the best thing to do, because everybody don't want the best for you. Just because, you know, you feel like, oh, we family, or we've been friends 5 years, we've been friends 6 years, me and him been dealing with each other 10 years. Just because you have a longevity on the situation, don't mean that they were for you. They could have been the main thing holding you back, or they could have been the main person that was against you or preying on your downfall. So just because you with me don't mean you really with me, or just because we know each other don't mean we really know each other. Some people involve themselves with other people just to say they can say something, or just to attach themselves to your name. Like, no one wants to be there for you when you at the bottom. So some people, you know, they stay in the middle. They'll hit you up every once in a while, see how you doing. Y'all might go out to eat, y'all might chill one night, but it's not a consistent friendship. It's not a consistent partnership. It's not consistent enough to say they were there for the whole ride. But they were kind of there, and they were kind of your friend, and they kind of helped you in situations, but it wasn't 100%. So when it's like that, they can attach their name to you once you finally make it. Like, oh yeah, I remember we did that. You know, me and her, that's my girl. You know, I remember when she first started. You know, she used to do this for me. She used to do that for me. We used to do all this together. A lot of people stick around so that they can have something to talk about once you finally make it. But those are not the people that you need to be around. You need to be around people who already see you at that position. You need to be around people who trying to push you to that. Like, you get off track a little bit, they see you struggling, they see you not doing what you should be, they see you procrastinating, they getting on your behind. Like, girl, didn't you say you gonna do this? I thought you was gonna do this. You know, you got a deadline on this. You know, if you really want this done, you gotta do it for yourself. Them the type of people you need in your life. You don't need somebody who wanna go to the club, or who trying to go out every weekend, or who late on payments but they go to the club every weekend. You don't need that type of negativity in your life, especially when you're trying to better yourself. You don't need people around you that don't want better for themselves, because if they don't want better for themselves, what makes you think they want better for you? Don't you think they gonna envy you once you get your success? Because they gonna see like, dang, she started where I started at, but she a lot more further ahead. People want to see you do good, just not better than them. So you gotta realize that everybody ain't for you. Just because y'all started together don't mean y'all gotta finish. Like, yeah, I feel like I done been hurt by a couple friends, by a couple family members, by all that. But I feel like I appreciate that more, because it teaches me and it shows me how to separate myself from individuals and not let that have control over me. Because one thing about feelings and emotions, they are very temporary, but when you are in them, you are in the moment, and you can do something stupid. But knowing and being through and going through certain things, it levels you up mentally to just adapt to it. Okay, you got hurt, cool. You might have a little mental pause, a little mental breakdown, but it's not gonna be long. It's not gonna be permanent. You know it's not permanent. Like, you gonna realize life goes on. So when you get hurt, it's like, yeah, okay, dang, that really hurt. Like, I ain't expect that from you, but the ones you don't expect it from, them be the main ones to do it. So I'm okay with being alone, because I'd rather be by myself than to be with a group of people who don't give a damn about me. I'd rather go to the club by myself and know I got my own bag than to be with a group of 5, 6 girls and I'm the only one fighting for myself and I'm getting jumped. I'd rather get jumped by myself if I came by myself. But if I came with 5 other people, it ain't no way it should be no 106. It don't make sense to me. So you gotta have your own bag. You gotta be your own supporter. You gotta be your own best friend. You gotta confide in yourself. Like, sometimes you gotta talk to yourself. Sometimes you're the only one that's there. And sometimes that's the best way for it to be. When you talk to yourself and you do stuff by yourself, who gonna tell on you? Who gonna tell on you, girl? When you do stuff by yourself, who gonna tell on you? Oh, you gotta tell on yourself for it to get told. If you know you did something by yourself, ain't no co-defendants, ain't no friends, ain't no please, ain't none of that. And that go with anything. That go with your business. That go with what you trying to do. That go with your life. That go with anything that you are trying to have. Do not let people know what you trying to do before you do it, because they would definitely try to block you from it. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that so hateful? Like, how could you be that hateful to see somebody who's struggling, or see somebody who's not in the position they done been in, or see somebody who done been hurt and they working their ass off to get somewhere, and they actually trying, but you gonna downplay them. You gonna talk down on them. You basically, it's the power of the tongue. You basically killing them before they started it. All because you feel like you can't do it. We all got the same 24 hours. We all do. I'm not saying all of us have the opportunities and all of us have the same talents. But you got to realize that if you don't have that same talent, you don't have those same opportunities, you can make an opportunity for yourself. If you stop complaining, you might got to work a little harder, but you're going to get there. You stop complaining, you're going to do it. As far as talent, you may not be talented in the area where somebody else is talented in, but you got your own talents. Like, everybody has a purpose. You have your own thing that you are good at. Whatever you are good at, do that. As long as you do that, you'll never work. And if you can figure out how to make some money off whatever you like doing, oh, that's you all the way. Because you got to realize, when you do something and you doing it from the heart and you doing it with love, you're not doing it to cheat nobody. You're not doing it just for a profit. You're not doing it for none of that. When you do it and you really into it, mentally, physically, emotionally into it, that's you. And you're going to put all the work you need to put into you. When you working for other people, you don't be really feeling it like that. And you don't know how you know you ain't feeling it like that. I'm going to use Walmart for an example. Walmart got a point system. You be late, it's this many points. You be miss a day, it's this many points. Stuff like that. If that was something you really wanted to do, you wouldn't never be late. You wouldn't never miss no days. You wouldn't never be, 10 o'clock I'm on you. 4 o'clock I'm on you. You wouldn't never be ready to get off. You wouldn't get tired. And if you do get tired, it's a different type of tired. You wouldn't dread doing it. You wouldn't have, when you work for yourself, you're going to set your own guidelines. But when you work for somebody else, you got to go off theirs. Dress code, policies, all that. If you don't figure out what your dream is or actually go for your dream, you gonna forever let somebody else lead. And when I say that, I mean, okay, Sam Wall, I think that's the man who started Walmart. I think that was his name. Walmart was his dream. He started as a little store, right? That man is international. That was his dream, right? You see, his dream is living here. And by you being an employee or you being an associate, you continuing to keep this man's dream alive. But the little boutique that you're supposed to have or the properties that you're supposed to own, you too tired to do it because you done worked 9 hours for him and ain't did none for yourself. I'm not working 9-10 hours for a company and not putting in 11 or 12 for myself. I can sleep when I'm dead. I could be tired when I done made it the way I need to be in. But until then, I promise you, like, I'm gonna bust my ass because I don't have nobody. I don't have no backbone. I don't have no loans. I ain't got nobody fronting me no money. I ain't got nobody who trying to help me do nothing. Anybody that I've talked about it with or anybody who I want to help from, they want major percentages for a little bit of money. You won't have? You want 30%? You want 30% of what? So I'd rather do it by myself and say I did it by myself than to have somebody invest in me and they halfway believe in me. And when you do stuff by yourself, only you can hold you back. You do stuff with a group or you got investors, now you got other people who got opinions in your work. You got other people who got opinions in your business. And it's not their business, it was always yours. But the fact that you ain't paid them off or you ain't gave them their money back or you needed them to really front you the money, they gotta say so. And I'm not trying to be in a place where anyone has any say so over there. I get my own LLC. I get my own EIN. I don't care how long it take for me to do what I feel like I want to do or what I feel like I was here to do. I'm going to do it, and I prefer to do it by myself. Because at the end of the day, you got to realize ain't nobody got you like you got you. You always got to take care of yourself. Always. Mamas, daddies, sister, brothers, cousins. Everybody feeding for themselves. Everybody fighting for themselves. Everybody trying to get their piece of the pie. Sometimes, yeah, they'll give you a little bit of theirs. They'll help you here and there. But can't nobody fully 100% support you, and they trying to get themselves together. So you can't ever think, well, he deal with me and he made money and he told me I ain't gotta work. And if you're not in school, you need to be at work. If you're not at work, you need to be in school. You need to have a business. You need to be doing something. You need to be occupying your time instead of just being there. Because if you just there, you wasting space. If you just there, you wasting space. So I just feel like that's really how I felt today. And I didn't realize my video was gonna be almost 20 minutes. But I'm just blabbing. If you watch it, you watch it. If you don't, you don't. But I'm not putting this out here for no certain person. I put this out here for me. I have conversations like this all the time. It's just I don't interact with everybody. Everybody does not deserve my energy. You see me on social media. You see me sharing stuff. You see me posting stuff. But that don't mean you deserve part of me. So the parts that I do let y'all see, it is what it is, I guess.